Happy birthday, Lulu. Happy birthday, Lulu.
Hello dears, welcome to Beauty of a Heart. I'm Li-Ling, also known as Lulu. The setting today is a bit different because I'm shooting in my room right now. Today I'll be sharing with you some of my eyeshadow collection. Initially I wanted to wait till I have over 200 palettes. Then I share with you dears. But recently, some of you dears have been asking me to share my makeup collection, especially for Chelsea dear. She's also a beauty YouTuber from UK and she did a collaboration video with me, and she's very amazing. She's not a professional makeup artist, but she always makes those very cheap eyeshadow palettes seems very expensive on her eyes. She is really very good in her makeup. So because of you, Chelsea dear, I'm making this video for you, yeah? So let's get started. So dears, let me share with you the new eyeshadow first that I've just received this month. I actually ordered like some from January and some from February. So just received some of them, and the first I will go possibly brands by brands. And let me start off with Blissful. All these eyeshadow that I just received, I haven't been playing with them for a lot of times. I just probably play with them once or twice only, so I cannot share too much experience with them. But for Blissful, I'm actually enjoying their quality. And this is the Hasina one. And if you guys can see, I'm actually using the Hasina one palette on my eyes right now. This is a very beautiful rainbow color eyeshadow. And this is Hasina 2, and actually I've been eyeing Hasina 2 for a long time because I'm very attracted by their purples, their greens and blues. So pretty. But I haven't used this at all. Then followed by this Paulina's Beauty limited edition, which they are not selling anymore. These palettes have very beautiful neon green, purple and pink. And this is also limited edition, which I've shared with you this before in the previous video. This is the Sonia Zareen eyeshadow palette. This will be good for everyday use. Next, if you have watched my 11 new brands to try out in 2019, one of the eyeshadow palettes that I like to test it out will be this Dominic Cosmetic Berries and Cream. Okay, I received comments from one of you dears that asked me to do a dedicated swatch and review for this palette. Currently, I only play around with it for 2 times, so I couldn't give you a detailed review right now. So what I can say is the texture is very smooth, silky smooth, very soft and buttery. But it doesn't last on my eyelid the whole day because my eyelid is oily. After a while, the eyeshadow colors will fade, even though I applied eye primer. So I still need to play around with it more, then I can give you the swatches and review. Next, okay, actually this is my March purchase. I just got it like last week. This is the Spice of Life from Zoeva. The colors is actually quite plain. It's the everyday color. You can wear it for office, for gatherings. It's a daily color. So texture wise, I think is quite alright for its price, but my benchmark is Juvia's Place. I think Juvia's Place performance is much better than this. And then I also have some singles eyeshadows which I made into a palette like this. Okay, these are actually from Makeup with Rising Phoenix. They always give me free gifts with purchase when I purchase their stuff. So a lot of them are actually free. Texture is again very buttery smooth. It's all vegan, cruelty free and it's paraben free. So I think this is a very safe eye makeup. And I really like the texture. If you dears haven't seen my review, their Great Gods and Goddess palette, I will link the video somewhere here also. Apart from this color which I got it like many years ago, the bottom 3 colors are fantastic. These 3 are from Love Lux Beauty. It is very beautiful and very pigmented. See? And this is their mint green with a blue shift. Not blue shift, gold shift. I especially love this purple. I always like this kind of deep royal purple on the eyes. See, so intense and pigmented. Very, very beautiful. Actually, I got it with the Opalatrus Pressed Pigments Shimmers. I was very excited for this, but when I received it, I was actually meh about it because it is very, very messy. But I'm more impressed with their pressed eyeshadow formula. Super impressive. Okay, next is this. This is from Max Up the Makeup. This is their very first palette, is the Flower Child. I was actually very attracted by the packaging. I like retro stuff and this gives me a very retro vibe. Colors are very colorful and pretty. Their mattes are very silky smooth, very pigmented, very easily blendable. And their shimmers are very wonderful. It's just that they have a very strong glue smell. But other than that, the qualities is great. This is an indie brand and I really like it a lot. So dears, would you like me to do a dedicated swatch and review videos for this palette? If yes, please let me know in the comment section below, yeah? Thank you! Next, we will be touching on Juvia's Place. Actually, that day when Lisa Zapata from Lisa Zapata's channel came over, she was exploring my makeup. We touched about ABH and some of my higher end eyeshadow palettes. Actually, she also touched about all my Juvia's Place collections eyeshadow palettes. It's just that I don't know why my footage of the Juvia's Place collection video was corrupted. So I have to delete that part away. So let me go through them again. Let me start with this. This is so-called their latest palette. This is the Tribe palette, which I already shared with you dears last month. My January beauty haul or my December beauty haul, I cannot remember. This is a very, very beautiful green color. There's mattes, there is the shimmers, their shimmery powders are very beautiful. I know some of you dears have indicated their interest for me to do the dedicated swatch and review for this Juvia's Place eyeshadow palettes review. So I will be doing this and the Festival palette and another palette, the Warrior 2 palette, eyeshadow palette, because I've mentioned these 3 palettes in my January or December beauty haul video. So I'll be doing that soon. Okay, next followed by the Warrior 2. This is all matte, natural colors, which I find that it will be a great match with this, and of course the Warrior 2, the previous palette. And really depending on your skin tone, I find that maybe you can use this upper row, maybe not the black, but these 2 colors as a contour or bronzer depending on your skin tone, and then also the middle row as a blusher or maybe also contour or not so much bronzer I think. But I find that because the color is natural, so you can use it in several places. For me, I'm not a matte person, so I will usually use this with a shimmery palette, maybe this. And they are coming out with Warrior 3, so I'm wondering what's the color story like. So next will be this, the Warrior palette. I love this palette because it has some of my favorite color, gold, brown. It's suitable for everyday use. There is only 3 matte and the rest are all shimmers. So that's why they come up with this, the Warrior 2, to match them together. The Sahara Blush Volume 2, which I use that as an eyeshadow because I find that the color is a bit too dark on me, except for this color. Except for this color, Lina. This will look good on my cheek, but the rest will be too dark. Then followed by this Nubian 2. I love the blues, I love the greens, very beautiful and unique color. I love the formula also. This is one of my favorite for my autumn palette. As I mentioned before, I just use any color that I like because there's no seasons over here. Okay, then the Magic Mini. Actually, if I didn't remember wrongly, this is one of the first 3 palettes that I bought from Juvia's Place. There is a bigger version, but I know that I cannot finish an eyeshadow palette, so I bought the mini version instead. And I remember I mixed this dark purple with this shimmer purple, and the results is fantastic. I really love it. All their eyeshadows formulas is very creamy, buttery, and they are very affordable. But I just hope that I can order successfully from their website to my place, because I'm still using a shipping agent. Okay, next will be the Masquerade Mini. Again, there is a bigger size available. And these 2 rows over here are the natural. These 2 rows over here are the colorful ones, so you can mix and match. So I think this palette will be very good if you need to travel for maybe 2 weeks or 1 week and above. This is a great, you can create a lot of different look. And because this is affordable, even if it breaks during the journey, I will not be so heartache. Continue with the Juvia's Place. This is the Afrique palette. I find that this is a more citrusy color palette, and I've always found that the blue background overtakes the color here, the actual eyeshadow colors. But I like some of the colors over here, like the Togo, which is the green, and the blue is actually very unique, and also the gold and the red. Next, I just received this not so long ago, which has already appeared in my previous video, the January or December beauty haul. This is the Festival palette. I like the blue over here and also the pink over here. The yellow is also very pretty. Then followed by this Sahara palette, which I also find that this makes a very beautiful autumn palette. And the Saharan 2. I think Dose is my second palette that I bought from Juvia's Place, and I really love to use this color Creme as my blusher. It's very beautiful. I love that the colors are mostly pastel, very soft and feminine. And Zulu. Zulu is the first palette I bought from Juvia's Place. This is very colorful, and I especially love the turquoise, the purple, the matte purple, and this shimmery pink. And last but not least, the Nubian. This is, if I'm not wrong, is their first palette. It's a very natural palette. You can use it for every day. There is also a mini version of this, but I was thinking, since I already have this full version, I don't need to have the mini version, and I'm not always using this. And talking about Juvia's Place, I actually mentioned these 3 palettes for a number of times in my videos, which is this Viscose. I bought this from AliExpress. I was watching a video recommendation of this, and I was actually thinking they are very beautiful, and so I bought it from AliExpress. This is, I call it the Pink Rhino palette because of the front cover. I like the color story over here because it has so many pinks. It's a very soft feminine color, and this can be great for Valentine's Day use. Their texture is very soft, buttery, very moist. I bought them first before I bought Juvia's Place, and this actually gave me a very Juvia's Place vibe. I'm not so sure whether these are they intentionally duping Juvia's Place, because Juvia's Place pricing is very reasonable, and their pricing is sometimes almost very similar to Juvia's Place, but I think their quality is really good, and they are cruelty free. And this is my very first palette that I bought from Viscose. This is what I call the green elephant because of the front cover as well. Green color, elephant. This is the palette. Basically, it's a natural color with a pop of blue. And because I bought this and I like it, that's why I bought the other two to complete the set. And this is the last one, which I called the Purple Giraffe palette. This color story is very similar to one of the Juvia's Place color. The two columns over here are the naturals, and the two columns over here are the colorful ones. Yes, I just realized I have a clock over here, so in case you hear some tickling sound, it's from the clock. So pardon me for that. So next, let me continue. Okay, this is one of the first few palettes I've ever got. This is from the Essence, my must-have palettes. All these colors, you can choose it by yourself. So all these colors will not go to waste. I did a dedicated swatch and review for this palette. I was enjoying it very much till now. I got so many palettes that I kind of forgotten this. Their texture is very good for their price, but if you were to compare with Juvia's Place, of course Juvia's Place texture will win this. But this is very smooth, very pigmented, and it's very good for the beginners. This is from Pure Cosmetic, and this is the My Little Pony movie. This is a very colorful palette, and I actually prefer this than the Colourpop My Little Pony. Okay, next are 4 palettes from Ace Beauty or Ace Beauty. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I just pronounce it as Ace Beauty. Let me start off with this Blossom Passion. This is one of my favorite color scheme because it's all pink from this collection. These are so beautiful. All their mattes are surprisingly very buttery smooth, and if indie brand can do such a good matte texture, I don't understand why the very expensive brand cannot. Okay, and next followed by this is Slice of Paradise. This is for the summer, very colorful. And this is the autumn. This is Classical Paradise. It's one of my favorite autumn palettes. And I really love this purple. I love purple eye palette also. This is the Paradise Fallen. They have some amazing purple, like this Twilight and this Night Sky. Okay, let me just do a swatch. I like either very pastel purple or very dark royal purple. And as you dears know that purple is very difficult to make, but surprisingly the purples over here are very good. And followed by these 2 palettes from Makeup with Rising Phoenix. This is the one that I just mentioned before, which I did a dedicated swatch and review video. This is their Greek Gods and Goddess palette, which I wouldn't touch so much about it. I will just link the video somewhere here or in the description box. And I also did a 3 eye makeup look with these eyeshadow palettes. And I received a lot of compliments that these eyeshadow palettes looks really wonderful, vibrant, and very good quality. Then I bought this. This is their Freestyle My palette, which I mentioned before. You just choose your own 12 colors. Comes with a free palette, and this is only for 55 Sing dollar, which is 40 USD. 12 colors for 40 USD. Very affordable indie brand. Again, their colors are so vibrant and pigmented. It's all vegan, cruelty free and paraben free. Alright dears, let me stop here now because there are so many palettes. I have a lot of Colourpop, a lot of Beauty Revolution Beauty palettes, and I'm rushing for my class now. So, if you like this video, remember to give me a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and click the bell notification button. Thank you so much. But before that, let us touch on with the inner beauty tip that will make us more beautiful and more wise. forward with gut and grace. Thank you so much for watching, and if you dears like me to do any palette detail review and swatches, please comment in the comment section below, yeah? Thank you! May you dears have a peaceful, blissful and joyful week ahead. See you next time. Bye!